A very good morning to all my dear students. How are you all? I hope that you all are fine and you all are staying fit at your home. Am I right? Yes, you all should be fit, eat healthy and be safe at your home. And you continue your studies in a very proper way. Okay? As you all know that I am your English teacher, Miss Priyanka, and in today's class, obviously, I'm going to teach you English. And you all know that which topic we are going to study. So students, which topic we are going to study? Yes, obviously, we are going to study chapter number 6, Pronouns, right? In the previous class, we discussed about the definition of pronouns. We actually understood the concept that what are basically pronouns, and even we talked about types of pronouns, right? And then in detail we discussed about personal pronouns, right? So before going forward towards the exercises, we will first learn about this concept again. I will give you a brief so that you recall all the concepts which I have been teaching you or which I taught you earlier, right? So let us recall all the concepts and then we will move ahead towards the exercises that are given in your book, right? So students, we learned about pronouns. What are pronouns? Pronouns are words that stand for nouns or noun phrases. If I say Ram is a boy, what I said? Ram is a boy. So instead of Ram, what can I use? I can say he is a boy. If I am saying Radha is a beautiful girl, right? So instead of Radha, what can I say? I can say she is a beautiful girl. So the words which we use in place of nouns are called pronouns. There are various examples of pronouns like he, she, it, they. All these are pronouns and they are used in place of nouns or noun phrases, right? Now, in the previous class, we discussed about the kinds of noun. So, how many kinds of noun were there? There were 7 kinds of noun. The first one is personal pronoun. Then the second one, possessive pronoun. Then the third one, reflexive pronoun. Then we learned about relative pronoun, interrogative pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, and the last one was indefinite pronoun, right? And then we discussed about personal pronouns. That what are personal pronouns? Personal pronouns are the most important types of pronouns. They refer to people, things, ideas or event. And I also taught you that for the first person singular, we make use of I. Then for plural, we make use of we. Right? For the second person, we make use of you. Right? For both singular and plural. And for the third person, we make use of he for male, she for female in singular. And then we talk about it and they also. Right? So this was the whole concept which I taught you in the previous class. Now, based on personal pronouns, we are going to do exercise number A, that is given on page number 25 of your book. Again, I am going to give you the instructions that you will be only using pencils in your grammar book. You will not use pen and your handwriting should be legible. It should be readable so that I can read your handwriting easily, right? So it should be beautiful. Your words should be very much clear to me, right? So students, let's open the book and we will open page number 25. Exercise number A. Fill in the blanks in the following passage with correct personal pronouns. So which pronouns we have to fill? We have to fill personal pronouns. So the paragraph is I love to wander. So first blank is I. You have to fill I. I love to wander to the bank of the river with my friends Tarun and Cheryl on weekends. Sometimes we. So in the second blank you are going to fill we. Sometimes we would walk all the way up to the old boathouse which frightened most people. But the story of ghosts and smugglers did not scare us a little bit. So you have to fill us in the next blank. Next is, hey, can you? So the next blank is you. What is the next blank? It is you. Hey, can you see that shining red ball there? Shouted Tarun as we approached the boathouse last Saturday evening. He was leading us. Now next blank you have to fill in the next blank, us. He was leading us from the front. It looks like a strange cat. The next blank is it. It looks like a strange cat, Cheryl said as she looked hard into the binoculars. So you have to fill she. We are using she for the girl Cheryl. Okay? Let's find out, said I and tiptoed ahead. Now my friends were following me. Next blank you have to fill me. Tarun was about to say something, but I gestured him to keep silent. Next is him. From behind the bushes close to the old building, we. Next blank is we could see the red object was neither a ball nor a cat. It was something. So the next blank here is it. It was something we had never seen before. On the crumbling tiled roof of the old boathouse sat a curious creature with a red, round and shiny body, little legs and a wire-like tail. Okay? Now the next blank is it. It had two big eyes that glittered like embers as the slanting rays of the evening sun hit them. So here you have to fill them. Okay. Now it was gone. Next dash is it. Now it was gone. I crawled. Next dash is I. I crawled forward, but my friends pulled me back. So the next blank will be me. Okay? Are you guys looking for me? So next blank is you and then next blank will be me. Are you guys looking for me? A voice said from behind. We were frozen with terror. So the next blank here is we. That we dared not turn around and face the speaker. Again, the next blank is we. When we did all we saw. Again, the next blank is we. We saw was the pair of glittering embers with no eyelids to cover them. Right? And then the last blank here is them. Okay? So this was the paragraph all about where you have to fill in the blanks accordingly, and these are all the personal pronouns which we have used just now, right? We will be providing you the PDF and you can fill the blanks accordingly. Just now you have to understand the concept that where we have to fill which personal pronoun. Okay students, you got it? Now students, let us do exercise number B. Rewrite the following sentences using correct personal pronouns. Okay. So the first sentence here is Sujata says you has a cold. So what could be the correct sentence? Sujata says she has a cold. So how we are going to write the sentence? Sujata says she has a cold. Okay. Second Aladdin shouted. So, what could be the correct sentence? Help me. Instead of I, you are going to write me. Help me get out of this cave, Aladdin shouted. Right? This is Aladdin written. Okay? Aladdin shouted. Next is, I will pay he 30 rupees for the book. I will pay him, not he. I will pay him 30 rupees for the book. Is it clear? Now come to the fourth sentence. It is, can we swim? The teacher asked I. Can we swim? The teacher asked us. So where there is written I, you are going to replace I with us. Can we swim? The teacher asked us. Okay? Now the fifth one. Him is an honest man. Do we use him as a subject? No. So what can I write here? He is an honest man. Right? So instead of him, we are going to replace him with he. Okay? Come to the sixth one. She are proud of our country. She is singular or plural? It is singular, and here are is used. So we will replace she with we. We are proud of our country. Okay? Us have 30 students in our class. Do we use us here as a subject? No. Us is used as an object. Right? So I will replace us with we. W-E-V. We have 30 students in our class. Okay? Next is, me have 3 sisters. Do we use me as subject? No. So what can I write here? Yes, we will write I. I have 3 sisters. Okay? Is it correct? Come to the ninth one. Now you are going to guess yourself. King Shah Jahan's son put it in prison. King Shah Jahan was a person, and here it is used for this. So is it correct? No. So obviously, what we are going to replace? King Shah Jahan's son put, we will underline it and we will replace it with him, because he is plural. He is a male, right? So King Shah Jahan's son put him in prison. Here King Shah Jahan is a male, so we will make use of him. Why not her? Because he is not a female, right? King Shah Jahan's son put him in the prison. Okay? Now come to the last one, that is, does this cake have egg in them? Them is used with plural. Here we are talking about only one cake, right? So do we have to use them? No. We are going to replace it. Does this cake have egg in it? So what we are going to write? It. Does this cake have egg in it? So we have here replaced it with it, right? Now I am going to read all the correct sentences once again, so that you all can check it whether you have written everything correct or not. Okay? First sentence is, Sujata says she has a cold. These are the correct sentences which I am telling you. Second is, help me get out of this cave, Aladdin shouted. Third, I will pay him 30 rupees for the book. Fourth, can we swim? The teacher asked us. Fifth, he is an honest man. Sixth, we are proud of our country. Seventh, we have 30 students in our class. Eighth, I have 3 sisters. Now, 9, King Shah Jahan's son put him in prison. 10, does this cake have egg in it? Right? So this was the second exercise which we did just now here, and I explained you. Now you have to do exercise number A and exercise number B in your grammar book with the help of pencil, and also you have to revise the concept. You have to learn it again and again, and you have to learn the exercise also. I know that all my students are very much attentive. They will take studies very seriously and they will learn each and everything. Am I right? Yes, you all will do it. Okay? Do it very nicely in your book. Thank you so much, class.